I don't know about you guys, but around here where I'm from in Michigan, I've been seeing restaurant after restaurant close. A lot of mom and pop shops, even larger restaurants. And to me, it's no surprise. I mean, the price of everything has shot up. We're not going to go down the list, but you know, everything has shot up. So it only makes sense that the people that feel it first are restaurants, something that's not fully necessary. We can all cook at home. But please, you guys let me know down in the comments where you're from and what you're seeing in your area. Are restaurants more empty? Are they packed? Let me know. But from what I'm seeing online, which I'm about to show you guys, is a lot of places are empty. Prices are up and the tipping culture has gotten out of control.
What's up, America? Would you pay $71 for you and one other person to eat at Panera Bread? Well, that's apparently what we've been seeing recently, and now Panera Bread is basically the equivalent of luxury food, because a video is now going viral showing a guy buying 3 sandwiches and 2 cups of soup. Yeah, $71. Where are we at here in America when something that simple costs $71?
Can someone please tell me why I just paid $7.29 for this cup of tomato basil soup? Not a bowl, a cup of tomato basil soup for $7.29.
I'm in the Wendy's drive-thru. Food for our family from Wendy's. My children are under the age of 8. $68. And then I wonder why I'm broke all the time.
So we just went to Jing's on a Friday night, and there was like no one there. And the food, not what it used to be. So where's everyone going in Summerlin, Las Vegas? Where is everyone partying? Where is everyone drinking? Where is everyone eating? Because that used to be the spot, and it's not anymore.
Can someone explain how these restaurants are still operating? This is a lunchtime on a Thursday, and every restaurant or shop is pretty much empty. Yet the rent here will be at least £20,000 to £25,000 for a size of this per month. Some don't even bother opening at lunchtime or have closed down permanently, which is sad to see.
I went into a sandwich shop and I went up to the window, ordered the sandwich I wanted, which was a pre-built menu. It wasn't like I went down the line and you built the sandwich for me in front of me. I ordered and I got a drink and I went to pay for it, which I picked up at a different window. And I went to go pay and I pressed no on a tip and the transaction went through and she said, "You didn't tip me." I said, "I know. I know." And I was very kind, very polite. Right? She said, "Well, why not?" And I said, "Well, I ordered a sandwich and I'm getting it to go. There was, I didn't feel like there was a tip needed." She goes, "Well, everybody tips us." And she goes, "We're making your sandwich for you." And I said, "Isn't that what your hourly wage is for?" I am all for leaving a tip when it's a service job that you have given me a service for and an appropriate tip. But all I did was walk to the window, order, and take it with me.
You can see all the 3 options for tipping. 20% used to be the high end, 18% was okay service, and 15% was just, your baseline. But now they want 25%, which...
If you guys thought that was bad, look at this shit. 30% on the low end, mid-range 40% tip, and then 50% tip. These people are trying to charge us an extra half of the original price as tip. These restaurant owners are getting richer and richer while we as the customers, we have to pay the employee's salary. These corporations need to pay their employees a better salary and they should stop guilt-tripping us into paying salaries for them.
Hot take, and y'all tell me what you think of it. I'm tired of tipping. Tipping culture in America is crazy anyway. And let me preface this by saying, I made my living in the service industry for a long time. Waitressing, bartending, I managed restaurants. Like, I know all about the service industry. But when I go into, I'm not going to show the name, a yogurt place where I go in there, I pull the container off, I serve myself, the person just hits a couple buttons on the cash register, I'm not tipping for that.
I get the bill. It says service charge. Then below the service charge, it was whatever, $98. Below it says tip. So I call the guy over. I go, "What is the service charge for?" He's like, "A higher wage for us, health insurance, and a portion of the service charge goes to our tip." And I asked the guy point blank. I go, "Well, what the fuck is the food for? Like, what am I paying? Why am I paying for the expenses of the restaurant?" I mean, I'm surprised they just didn't have aprons, knives on there. Like, what's the owner paying for? Isn't he responsible for a higher wage, health insurance?
Right.
What is this?
Talking about service charge.
Service charge.
If it's bad, will you make them take it off?
I take it off regardless.
Do you?
Yeah.
Straight up.
I don't care if it's banging food, banging service.
Really?
Yeah. Because service charge, it should be inclusive of your flipping service when you go to a restaurant. You're not going to take it separate.
I'm too shy to
No,
take it off.
exactly. So that's why you're a victim. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Because they rely on people like you to say no. When I go somewhere and I enjoy the food.
No, I wouldn't take off.
But you're a victim. I'll tell you.
I'm a victim.
I'm telling you, you're a victim, and I'll tell you why. When I go to a restaurant and I sit there and they give me banging food and banging service,
you get cheaper than me.
I enjoy the service, and then at the end of it,
Take your service charge off.
When they give me the bill, I say to them, "Can you take the service charge off?" And then they say to me, "Why, was everything okay?" I said, "Everything was fantastic. Do you take tip?" And they say, "No, not my problem." I said, "Oh, if I give you a tip right now, does it go to you? Does it go to the restaurant?" It goes to the restaurant. You're not getting it then.
Our restaurant bill had a 4% charge for health insurance or staff wellness. And I've been seeing this on the receipts of restaurants all over San Diego. They're allowed to put it on there, but you can't be forced to pay it. If you ask them to take it off, they have to remove it. I've also seen some places put a $2 water donation fee if you drink water.
Is it me, or is eating out complete shit nowadays? Like, I'm seriously getting to the point where I would rather just eat at home. Number one, it's going to be cheaper. Number two, it's going to be cleaner. You know who's cooking your food. And then number three, you're getting more value for your money, and you're going to be ultimately happier with your own meal. Like, me and my wife went to go get fajitas the other day, and it was like $75 for chicken fajitas for two. And I was like, bro, what the hell is this? Obviously with tip and everything like that, but $75, and we got like one Coke. The Coke was like $4, and I'm like, what is happening nowadays? And the worst thing is when you spend all this money, and then you finish eating, and you're like, bro, this food absolutely sucked.
I've got a spiff on eating at restaurants because I lived in Indonesia for 9 months, and let me tell you, when you spend $10, $15 on a meal, and then you come back here and like that gets you a bag of almonds, then you think about the fact of going to a restaurant and, okay, so this person's now just gonna cook my food at a bunch of shitty material and ingredients. Then I'm gonna pay somebody to bring me said shitty food. That is going to make me feel inflamed when I go home. Then I have to eat the food while people are staring at me and try not to get it all over my face because that would be embarrassing. Just like, I don't understand how this is like a nice part of life. Who would want to go to one of these places? I don't want to eat in front of people. I don't want to eat shitty toxic food. Like, I'd rather maybe go get a drink. I guess I get that, but the food part just makes no sense to me.
Hey there, I'm Farmer Tom, and my advice is just cook at home, but you do what you want. Thank you, Farmer Tom. I agree. I think a lot of people are going to start cooking at home. It's just not worth it. Restaurants are going to take a hit. I had people from all over the world in my last video telling me how in their country, tipping isn't even a thing. It's not even expected. And over here, like, our portions have gotten smaller. The food has gotten exponentially more expensive. You're expected to tip. Now they're adding service charges and all these other fees to your bill. I don't see it going good for the restaurant business, honestly. And of course, that varies from city to city, restaurant to restaurant. But where I'm at, a lot of places are shutting down. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.